Hi everyone, this is Sunette, and in this video I would like to expand on a point that opened up for me while working on the farm with the trees. I'll also added a link to the description box of this video to reference the post. But overall, what happened was I was busy clearing the surrounding area by the trees, clearing out the old compost so that we can place or lay down a new layer of compost. And I mean, I did a couple of trees already, and there were little creepy crawlies and insects and bugs, as I was interfering with their habitat for a moment. But then there was one tree where I was moving quickly, through clearing the compost, and I just picked up like this massive pile of compost. And as I picked it up, a gust of wind came and blew it on me, and inside of it was red ants, and I had red ants all over me, biting me. So, that was quite an experience. Actually took me back to a childhood memory of where I sat on a red ant's nest, got introduced to red ants that way. Very painful. But what was specific, it's actually twofold, really. Because I did not find any ants or anything in, the surrounding area of the previous trees, I continued my process of clearing out the compost quite fast, equally to how I did the previous trees before. Until this happened. And then after getting all the ants off and change of clothes, I went back and just moved a lot slower, in really giving myself the space and time to, if there are ants or anything else, that I will have the space and time to be able to direct the moment or act as best or as fast as possible. So from that moment, I actually took it to, things that I've also walked in my personal process, where in the overall Destiny process, what we also assist and support with developing is in your everyday, day-to-day life experiences, practicing breath awareness, being aware of your breathing in and out, and in and out, just the slowing down, moving slowly within yourself with your physical movements, your body movements, your breath movement. Now, obviously, most who have practiced this have found it challenging, because of everything else that's happening within and throughout your day. Trying to also focus on your breathing and your breath awareness is quite challenging. So, I mean, it's a point to understand that it's not to try and live by breath awareness and being aware of your breathing and slowing down like every second, every minute of the day. It's just also mainly as a reminder for yourself, because we tend to, when the mind is very active and chaotic and becomes emotional, we move very fast, in our thoughts and in our inner conversations and these experiences going on, and we don't realize the extent of a rush that it takes our presence and experience into, and the stress and tension it creates on the body. So it's like just developing that when you find you're going into that tense, stressed, fast-paced moving state, to breathe, slow down, apply the breath awareness, because it's interesting that when I started practicing that more and more and more throughout my process, I started conditioning my relationship with me and my mind to slow down, So it was interesting because it gave me that space and time to, when things come up in my mind, I can already catch it, I can already see it and go, if I'm going to participate in those thoughts and continue existing in the state of emotion, then I'm going to catapult myself into that state. It becomes so interesting that you get to know your own mind in a way of already knowing where it's going to take you if you go that direction. And then you instead breathe, forgive, slow down, and just change your presence, your movement, your experience within yourself. And then you're grounded again. So that's what this experience, this moment with nature opened up for me, that I'd like to share with everyone. So, for you to practice as well in your everyday life. Start implementing in your day-to-day life that breath awareness, that slowing down, when you see that your thoughts and everything inside yourself is just in massive chaos and all over the place, you'll find that those states that you experience will find yourself in lessons over time, because you will, with breath awareness, with slowing down, you'll more and more give yourself that space and time to direct, to stop participation, to forgive, to slow down. And that also supports with a nice grounded, shall I say, control, when it comes to your inner experiences. And, not only that, but it also gives you that space and time to change. When you see, oh, my emotions are flaring up here, and if I'm going to go into it, I know I'm going to be yelling, where you instead slow down, forgive, change your presence into being more calm, and then you express yourself in a more calmer voice. Simple moments, but it makes a massive difference in your everyday life experience, because these moments of inner chaos, it builds and accumulates like over time, and then after a couple of days you find yourself in this absolute possessed state. See, those type of things start stopping and changing, because you're generally more stable throughout your day, in your relationship with your mind and being able to direct it. All right, so the lesson for today is that slowing down gives you the space and time to act and direct. All right. Thank you very much.